This kind of love is kind of an outpouring. In this conception of love, being beloved is a byproduct two people receive after they have given themselves away to each other. In this view of love, self-centeredness is the main problem, and love is a delicious and demanding remedy. Marriage is an attempt to establish this generosity so that it lasts after the first delirium has faded away. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Bob Eisenman, and I was really incredibly honored when Abby and Sho asked me to officiate at the ceremony. It was really great. However, for the sake of full disclosure, I have to let you know that I've never done anything even remotely like this before. So you can lower your expectations.
Hey, Sho and Abby, congratulations.
Congratulations!
We're so glad to be here.
We made it.
Thanks for inviting us. And
we may never get up next time. But hope will sing its song.
Hello, Abby and Sho. Congratulations. We're so happy to celebrate your wedding with you today. It's gonna be special. We're still sober now. We'll see later, but we wish you all the best and try to enjoy the moment. Pace yourself. We love you.
And we can wait to see you in Paris for your trip after the wedding. And we came all over here from France, and we're so happy to make this day special for you. We love you guys.
Abby, Sho, thank you so much for inviting us. We are just so excited and happy to be here to celebrate y'all on this very special day. And I just can't wait to party with you guys until 3 in the morning. So, yeah.
Yes, Sho and Abby, congratulations. Woohoo!
Over 10.
That's 10 is easy. That's Oh God. I said I wasn't gonna
He
cry.
was like, I won't cry the whole time.
I think the reason that Abby and Sho asked me to do this is because I've had a very, very long-standing relationship with the Miata family, going back almost a half a century, if you can believe that. It all started back in the 1970s. My wife Ingrid and I had just moved to Seattle with our son Leo, and it's one of those strange events that fate brings us. A neighbor of ours came and said, "You've got an extra room in your house, don't you? Would you be interested in taking a Japanese student for a couple of months, just hosting him?" And I said, "Sure." And of course, soon afterwards, Junichi Miata showed up on our doorstep. It actually was a very awkward start. I think for Junichi, he had never been out of Japan. And to be honest, I knew very little about Japanese life. I had read a book about samurai warriors, and I knew they were fierce and swashbuckling and, totally focused. And somehow that didn't seem to apply to Junichi. But nonetheless, even though we got off to a bit of a rocky start, we became fast friends. And in fact, the relationship between Ingrid and I and Jun and his family has really endured for many, many years. It's really deep, it's profound. It's something that really means an enormous amount to me. It's great. And of
Do you
course,
ever think about it? How people
Hey, Sho. Hey, Abby. Just wanted to say congratulations and thank you so much for having both of us here in this beautiful place. We love you so much and congratulations.
feeling that creeps inside. It ain't the fancy kind. It just builds over time, holds a spirit together when it tears. It's what I got inside. It's what I'll live and I'll try to give you all of my life. Honey, I love you like the real thing. Where your wrinkles and your scars.
I can remember very clearly the first time I met Sho. It was right after they had moved to California, and I had come by and paid a visit, and I hadn't seen him before. I'd known Keiko from Japan, actually, when she was a baby. And when I walked in the room, Sho rushed at me, gave me a hug, grabbed my arm, dragged me outside, and started playing ball with me. Sound familiar? They also had a jungle gym that I was supposed to guide him around. But we became pretty close friends, actually. And in fact, over innumerable visits, their family to Seattle, us to Irvine, we really spent a lot of time with them, picking blueberries, going for walks in the park. And I used to tell them stories to try to scare them, but it didn't work. They always wanted more. And of course, now the years have gone by, and it's been really a privilege to see both of them grow up. And then, of course, Riku came. This was all pre-Riku. But it's certainly been wonderful knowing them. And I think the things that really impressed me about Sho when he was a boy have really stayed around throughout his life. His passion for things, his love of adventure, his incredible capacity to laugh and to have fun, it was mentioned last night.
You don't have to hide them. Tell me something about your heart. The places on your body that you sing.
And now, of course, a wonderful thing has happened. He's met Abby, who seems like an amazing person. Don't know her as well. But the two of them seem like just a great couple. Not so much that they're a match, but they seem to complement each other in so many ways. And I think it's wonderful.
そうだね。
そうだ、そっちかも。見て。おじいちゃんの。
Your wrinkles and your scars, you won't have to hide them. Tell me something about your heart and the places on your back leg that you say need surgery. I'll kiss and say it's beautiful until you start to believe. Take a breath, fill our lungs. Been an awful season, but here we are, you and I. Overlooked, overcast, we all got our secrets. Let them out one last time.
Another thing, Sho asked me to say something about love, marriage, and commitment, etc. And I'm not particularly qualified to do that. I mean, I have been married for almost 54 years. That's true, if that's a qualification. And I was kind of dreading doing this, but it happened just by chance to come across an article in the newspaper that was talking about the philosophy of Erich Fromm, who wrote a book called The Art of Loving in around 1956, I think. And I'd just like to read a couple of lines from it. That love is not a feeling. It's actually an art. It's a practice. He wrote, love is the active concern for the life and growth of the person that we love. It's a series of actions that requires discipline, care, respect, knowledge, and the overcoming of narcissism. It's a form of love, for example, to go downstairs and get a glass of water in the middle of the night for the person that you love, even if you're dead asleep and don't want to do it. But it's also a gift from the person that you love to ask for that, because you're doing something for them. Right? This kind of love is kind of an outpouring. In this conception of love, being beloved is a byproduct two people receive after they have given themselves away to each other. In this view of love, self-centeredness is the main problem, and love is a delicious and demanding remedy. Marriage is an attempt to establish this generosity so that it lasts after the first delirium has faded away.
How's it going, everyone? We having fun tonight? Yeah! Amazing. Abby and Sho, I love you both very much. It's so great to have Sho as part of our family, and Abby, you know I've loved you your whole life. Sho seems great for you, and I hope you guys have a great and happy life. I just wanted to call out that there's 100 plus of us coming from all over here in Mexico tonight to celebrate Sho and Abby. Just so special, and y'all come from just the most incredible places like Tokyo, Paris, New York, and Jessup, Iowa. And it's just really great that y'all are here tonight just to celebrate our two favorite people on the planet.
We hope that this day you keep this same feeling forever. I'm very happy to be part of this celebration with you and looking forward to seeing you grow.
Yeah, congratulations, Abby and Sho. Just wishing you all so much blessings for the future and going forward, and your life together that'll be filled with so much happiness and joy as today, and as if this day just lives forever.
Okay. All right, well, this is the first time I've been speaking at a wedding or a birthday. I'm not hurling insults for 4 minutes straight, and I can't stop crying today, so we'll see how this goes. Whew. All right, Abby, as you know, maybe too well, my love language is not words of affirmation, so I wanted my vow to be more of a love letter from me to you today. I've actually never told you this, but when we first started dating, there were multiple times where I would fall asleep and wake up in a panic because for a second I thought that I dreamt you up and that you were a figment of my dream. And I'd rush to my phone in the days to find some sort of evidence that you were real. It's already here. I'm already crying. This is how much of a unicorn you are to me. Years ago, my sister asked me what I was looking for in a partner, and I told her that I wanted someone that I'd want to go on a never-ending summer camp with, and that's exactly what life with you feels like. Whether it's going on vacation or simply running an errand together, it's full of laughter, playfulness, and joy. But it's not just that. There's a moment I'll never forget from our trip to Barbados. We were relaxing on this pristine white sand beach with turquoise water all around us. I took a sip of my rum punch and I was thinking about nothing but what we were gonna eat later for dinner. And I look over and there you were knee deep in a book called Essays on Hunger and Harm. And I thought that this was so perfectly you. You're curious, thoughtful, and always, always looking to learn. We can talk about anything endlessly, and you have this rare ability to focus on what truly matters, to take the long view, and to live in a way that's meaningful, enriching, and good. And it shows through your actions, whether it be choosing to be a teacher, and how much you love, or how much love you have for your students, how you move through the world with conviction, compassion, and some hot takes. Also, how deeply you care about justice, about people, and about doing what's right. In a world that can feel heavy and uncertain, you are my beacon of hope. And you remind me every day that goodness exists, that joy, kindness, and curiosity are choices we can keep making. Abby, I vow to love you with the same wonder, gratitude, and relief I felt the day I realized you were real. Thank you for being you, and thank you for letting me love you. I love you so, so much.
I'm very nervous about this type of the speech. Actually, we have the 3 kids, Keiko and Shotaro, Riku. You met all of them last night. Keiko got married 2 years ago with Dan. And Shotaro just made it with Abby. So we are getting close to being free parents. almost, Well, actually, I was younger. I was one of the very famous Japanese workaholic employees. Never home. They're traveling, and then, so I believe my old kid must have felt father is not at home. Sorry about this. And then, but they have very amazing mother, who is my wife, Yasuko. Thank you very much for everything.
When our family moved to the US from Japan, Sho was 2.5 years old. His sister Keiko was 5 years old. Sho cried so hard at Osaka airport when he had to say goodbye to his grandparents and friends. And he made us all cry too. Sho was a boy who tried to enjoy every moment of his life, full of energy and curiosity. I often recall him saying, 楽しい! It means it's so fun. With his big smile. He was really a fun boy to be with. Humorous, enthusiastic, positive, caring, and loving. I can't remember how many times I was comforted and helped by his fun talks with big smiles. Thank you, Sho.
Sho, do you take Abby to be your lawfully wed wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in health and in sickness, to love and to cherish till death do you part?
Yeah, I do.
Abby, do you take Sho to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse? We're not finished. For richer or for poorer? You got to worry about those parts too. In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do you part. Wonderful.
I don't know where you.
When I'm in my head, you always help me cut through the noise and see reality. And and it's easier to face reality now that I'm loved by you. I still remember the first time I woke up in the morning, hungover, anxious about all the stupid things I did or said the night before. And as I was listing off all of my sins, you just calmly replied, Abby, that's good. You're not a boring person. And it's not as important to me to be liked by anyone else when I know I can come home and make you laugh. And you don't just make me laugh, you take care of me. You fix my bike, perfectly debone a branzino, and you always pack the toothpaste. Just last night when my shoe broke, you grabbed a needle and thread and tried to sew it back together. It didn't work, but I was very impressed by it. After we moved in together and had been dating for a while, I got lunch with a friend who was also in a new relationship. We were talking about the ups and downs, and I remember thinking, isn't it really annoying that being in love actually does make everything better? Sho, you've changed me in the best way because you've helped me become more myself. We are born on opposite sides of the world, and in so many ways, we're so different, but in all the important ones, we're the same. I love you, and I have no doubt, no fears about spending the rest of my life with you.
Lovely. Okay. So now Shingle will bring the rings out. If you can find them. Okay. And, okay. These rings are a symbol of the enduring love between Abby and Sho. They're really a symbol of the promises that they've made and the commitments to each other. Sho, will you place the ring on Abby's finger and repeat after me? With this ring, I give you my love.
With this ring, I give you my love.
As this ring has no end, neither has my love for you.
As this ring has no end, and neither does my love for you.
Abby, will you place the ring on Sho's finger and repeat after me? With this ring, I give you my love.
With this ring, I give you my love.
As this ring has no end, neither has my love for you.
And as this ring has no end, neither does my love for you.
Wonderful. I now have the honor of pronouncing you husband and wife. You may now at long last kiss the bride.
Hey, congratulations, Abby and Show. Beautiful ceremony, beautiful weekend we've had here. Congratulations. I'm not really much of one for advice, but just don't take yourself seriously. The more seriously you take yourself, the harder it makes everything for everyone. You all have it. Congratulations again.
Mountains towering again in your mind. Aren't they the hardest ones to climb?
Congratulations, guys. Love you guys. More laughter, more love, lots of farts.
Oh my god!
Congratulations, Abby and Show. Your wedding was so beautiful, and I'm so happy for you to start this chapter of your life together.
And thanks for having your wedding in such a beautiful place. And we can't wait to see what the future holds.
Abby and Show, we are all here so happy for you both. You guys did a great job today. We're just thrilled to know that you both have found each other and that you know yourselves and that you know each other. And so we are sending our love to you. Cannot be happier for you. Love you both. Thank you.
And I guess a little bit about myself. As I mentioned, my name's Chris, and I've technically known Show since high school, actually. We weren't really friends then. I was kind of the cool kid, you know, just kidding. But we really became friends in Japan when I moved there in 2011, and we were introduced via mutual friends. And we really just lived like a 7-minute walk from each other. It was really serendipitous. And we became very close. He introduced me to all of his friends who are my friends now, many of whom are here today from Japan. And Show has just been like an absolutely just quintessential part of my experience in Japan and one of my closest friends. And I'm just so happy to be here tonight.
Show spent most of his childhood and teenage days in Irvine, California. He joined UCI's study abroad program and studied in Tokyo for 1 year. When he graduated from UCI, he got the job in Tokyo and lived there for 5 years. It seems to be a struggle for him at the beginning, but he managed. He worked hard and saved money and took off on a 6-month backpacking trip to Europe and South America. He made his dreams come true. I'm very proud of you. Everywhere he went, he seems to make good friends. I always enjoyed listening to his great stories with friends. I believe he has some kind of a special talent to make friends. Do you agree? He was often far away from home, but I could imagine him saying, "Tanoshii," surrounded by his many friends. Today, I am very happy to see so many people coming all the way to Mexico for Show and Abby's wedding. I have been looking forward to meeting each one of you. Show must have had many hard days and lonely nights apart from family. I believe he could endure his loneliness and hardships thanks to your friendship and support. Please accept our sincere appreciation. And I'd like to give special thanks to Bob and Ingrid. Ingrid couldn't come here because of the injury. Jay, Shaw's father, has known them for almost 50 years. When our children were young, they invited our family to their home in Seattle every Christmas time. Little Shaw and Keiko enjoyed Bob's bedtime stories so much. Bob and Ingrid have loved and cherished our children so much. Thank you, Bob. After his backpacking trips, Shaw settled down in New York and met Abby. I prayed for a long time that God gives him a good wife and that they love and support each other and enjoy the life together. Today, my dream came true.
And I'm just very, very excited for the two of them. I'm so, so happy. And so I will stop talking and we should just introduce the newlyweds. Come on out.
Like 7 inches from the midday sun. Well, I hear you whispering the words.
Shaw, Abby, congratulations. I will keep praying for you both too.
My Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. You're my reason for reason.
Cheers to you, Abby and Show.
Congratulations on your happy union.
Long live love. Yay. Love you.
Congratulations, Abby and Show.
My world to lift you up, I could change my life to better.
We just want to say thank you to everyone for being here, but we especially want to thank our parents. So Mom, Dad, I'm so lucky to be one of the people who grew up in an annoyingly loving relationship. Not the love, but I don't think anyone else has parents who will pick them up at the airport that's 4 hours away from their house and drive them back. And I think most of all, for me, you modeled a loving, long-lasting marriage that I hope to emulate with Show if we're so lucky. I also want to thank Yasuko and Jay for accepting me. I'm a bit of a country bumpkin, but you've welcomed me with open arms, and I'm so lucky to be a part of a family with you, Keiko, Riku, and Dan. You guys are so special, and I'm so grateful to be a part of the Miatas now.
Great job, you fast. Okay. I'm gonna continuing our thanking our parents here. Dad, thank you so much for being the backbone of our family all of these years. Because of you, we were able to grow up in the U.S., surrounded by people and cultures from all over, learning early how big and interesting the world could be. You taught me resilience, resourcefulness, and the importance of working hard and having a point of view, to build and value friendships, to stay curious, to travel and see the world, and maybe most importantly, how to have a good time. Make sure you get a drink with my dad later tonight. And I carry those lessons with me every day, and I'm so proud to be your son. Mom, it feels like just yesterday that I'd fall asleep in the back of your peach-colored Volvo, and you gently carry me into the house. Oh my God, I'm crying again. While Dad was busy at work, you raised Keiko and me in a country, culture, and language that was foreign to you, with a little community to support you. Man, it's a lot of tears. Your love for us has been as deep and vast as the ocean, and it is this unconditional, immeasurable love you have for us that has allowed us to feel secure enough to explore, grow, and be confident. Woo! Jesus Christ. All right. And knowing that no matter where we go, we will always, always have a home to return to. Maybe you should read this. No, John, we're okay, I just can't look that way. Always have a home to return to where we are loved, accepted, and safe. I'm almost done. No, I have a little bit left. You have been the biggest influence of my life, shaping my outlook, values, and my personality. You've taught me kindness and empathy and shown me what it means to live for something greater than yourself. You're such a huge part of who I am, and I can't thank you enough for all the love you've given me. I wrote this before and I was right. Honestly, I can't even think about all you've done for us without crying. Thank you, Mom. Okay, Tony, Richard. It doesn't mean I care less because I turn back around. Tony, Richard, thank you for raising Abby to who she is today. And for, what did I write here? Accepting me into your family with warm, open arms. Seeing how much you love for Abby makes it completely clear to me why she's such a wonderful, thoughtful person. Also, thank you, Anna, Matt, Doug, for being such great siblings and showing me the same love that you showed to Abby. And of course, everyone here, this is from Abby and I, thank you so much for being here to celebrate with us. You all mean so, God, I got snot everywhere now. You guys all mean so, so, so much to us. So here's to family, friends, and many more memories to come. Cheers.
Oh, God damn it. Hello, Abby and Show. Congratulations on your wedding, and muchísimas gracias por la invitación a su boda. Enhorabuena. Felicidades, queridos.
This wedding was fabulous. The spot was fabulous. We're so glad that we came. And also, it was subarashi.
This is my song, and no one can take it away. It's been so long, but now you're here to stay. And I wonder if you know what it means to find your dreams come true. This is my song, and no one can make it alive. It's been so long since someone could make me cry. And I wonder, oh my God! Yeah, get that!
everybody.
I have the mic.
I'm sorry.
Is this a great wedding or what?
Sparks ignite, burning stars up in the sky, like heaven while
Show and Abby. We're so happy for you. We hope that your life together is as light and delicious as a pavlova. Love you.
move. Just wanna make this last forever. Let's remember we're like Mercury in the night.
Okay, so Tony, it's your turn. Welcome.
I was trying to put it by your mouth, but whatever. We wanted to thank all of you for being here, but also for Abby and Show to make this happen. They saw how they wanted this all to be, and they made it happen so we all could be together and get to know each other and celebrate them together. Hasn't it been a great weekend, everybody? Just amazing.
Yeah, so about Abby. She's been a great force in our family, almost always for good. And a loving sibling most of the time. She's courageous and curious and smart and has deep friendships. When we first married to what now is Tony and I's house in Iowa, she was 6, 7 years old.
Come on,
No cool kids here tonight. Okay. Is this on? But at any rate, later. Back this, she went out and created, in short order, a circle of friends who are still her friends today. That's Abby's milieu. She builds loyalty, friendship, caring. She keeps in touch. She's constantly renewing friendships. If she has a superpower, or one of her many superpowers, it's humor. She is someone who, whether it's smooth or dicey, she can make so much fun of the situation that it makes it easier to face. And lastly, she cares deeply about people, children.
Oh, Show and Abby, thank you so much for inviting me to this beautiful wedding. I have met so many people that I can call friends that I never knew before. You guys accomplished it. We all are family now. Love you, and I wish you all the best. And I get a little nervous when I'm on the camera. Love you, bye.
So we met Show that first summer of COVID when these two crazy kids decided to rent a car and drive across the country in the middle of a pandemic so that Show could come and see the Midwest. And I don't know if you even knew that part of the country existed back then, but I gotta tell you, he jumped into everything rural with just this genuine enthusiasm that he brings to everything. I mean, he was riding the lawnmower and chasing deer in the trees, staying in a boat for hours so he could catch a little little itty bitty fish. But he has this calm confidence that he puts together with this infectious enthusiasm. And you all know it. If you're sitting talking to show, he's fully there with you. Unlike so many other people, you know he's there for you. And he brings his calm confidence to the world. And he just seems at peace with the world. But the biggest thing about that first meeting with show and every subsequent one has been how obviously okay, now I'm going to cry, but how obviously he deeply loves my daughter, and that she is her most holy and complete version of herself when she is with him. And we are so thankful for them both.
Advice, wow. We decided to share the best advice that we got, which was from the pastor who married us. And it served us well, which is, okay, have a childlike wonder and share it. Be there to bring new things into the relationship constantly. You guys already do this, is better than I can even imagine. And so congratulations, both of you guys. It's just wonderful, and I look forward to seeing so many cool things.
Sorry, they had me to take that away. And we just want to, you guys already know this, but want you to approach everything before you with the love you have, the wonder, your humor, your confidence, and we know that you will end every day knowing that the world is right because you have each other. So congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Lost in a dance, waiting for the chance. All I really needed was to love you. Night after night, searching for the light. You saved me, you gave me something I could feel. Love is all that matters, faithful and forever, keeping us together. Love is all we need. Prisoner of illusion, sentences suspended, loneliness is ended, love has set me free.
終わりました。
はい、わかりました。 This is for Show too, because Show, I know you're very competitive. But Abby, thank you so much for your perfect timing. You walked down the aisle right at the end of the Iowa game, which we beat the Gophers 41-3. It was perfect timing. What a perfect day. What a perfect weekend. What a perfect couple. Love you both.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emily, one of Abby's good friends. I have had the privilege of knowing Abby over 20 years. We both went to the legendary Jessup High School and University of Iowa. One quick logistical item. The Polaroids that are being taken are for the guest book. So if you haven't taken a Polaroid picture, please find me and I will gladly take your picture. I want to start with a shout out and thank you to the Powells and their hospitality. This weekend is an example of it, but it's really how they are all the time. As my family has moved homes and gone through some tough changes, Tony and Richard have let me stay at their place in Jessup when I'm home for the holidays. They always have open arms and hearts. I'm sure all of you have similar experiences with them. So thank you, Tony and Richard and Mr. and Mrs. Miata, for how welcoming you have been to all of us. So I'm really here to talk about Abby. I'm so grateful to be Abby's friend. For those of you who may have not spent as much time with her, she's such a light in people's day and lives. You are one of the coolest, most fun people I know. I personally have been on a journey to become a cool girl for the past 20 years, and I think that's all probably inspired by Abby. You are effortless, adventurous, caring, thoughtful, funny, and just amazing to be around. The trips that we've taken together are some of my favorite memories. You've dedicated your career to teaching, and that's just one amazing aspect of you. I know I can call you at any time and get real, honest advice or a hot take. Abby will tell it to you straight. We both learned so much about ourselves moving out of Iowa and into bigger cities. The way you have thrived and made a life for yourself really is inspiring. Abby has made New York City her own so easily. Though Abby is a little navigationally challenged and does need Google Maps to point her in the right direction to go. But even with all of that, all of these people managed to get here today, and that's a testament to both of your loved ones and the community that you've built. I'm so happy that Sho and his friends and family get to be a part of it too.
Hi, Sho and Abby. I love you guys so much. I can't believe we're all family now. I can't wait to make a bunch of fun memories together and enjoy children and next chapters of our life together. Let's grow old together. Love you.
Abby, you look so beautiful. Thank you for including me in your day. I'm honored to call you a best friend, sister for life. Sho, thank you for her loving her exactly as she is and as she deserves. It's all a best friend could ever wish for. So thank you for being you. I can't wait to see what the rest of your life has in store and be there to support you however you need. Please join me in a cheers to Abby and Sho. Cheers!
Double cheers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shingo. I'm Sho's best man. There's been a lot of tears in the speeches, so I'm gonna try and keep it light. A little punchier, hopefully. I'm so honored to be here in this beautiful venue celebrating Abby and Sho. I've had the privilege of knowing Sho for over a decade now through various travels, tons of drunken nights, many arguments, and countless questionable decisions that somehow turn into good memories. Sho and I met shortly after graduating from university. We both started working for an investment bank, and we both didn't have many friends in Japan, and naturally, we started spending a lot of time together. And by a lot, I mean a lot. We would text each other to wake each other up. We would go to the gym, hot tub time, and then we'll get to work. We'll meet up for lunch, and we'll go back to work and get back together for dinner again. I mean, that's a lot. Almost every single day. Friday to Sunday, we'll be partying, fighting hangovers. I'll be staying at Sho's place the whole weekend, refusing to go home. I mean, it's a real wonder how we had so much to talk about. But for all of you who don't know him, I mean, look at him. He's very handsome and charming. But Sho was the guy. He is the legend of Tokyo. On dating apps, it wasn't about swiping right. It was about accepting interviews. Within a month, we would have a football team full of girls come up to him, trying to be his number one. I'm just kidding. Maybe baseball team. I mean, it felt like the whole of Tokyo revolved around him, and the best-looking girls certainly and literally did. But behind that cool, charming exterior, there's a whole other side of Sho, and that's why Not everybody knows, so that's what I want to share with you tonight. He proudly wears a blue full-body onesie that covers up to his toes as his travel PJ, like something that a 6-month baby wears. And he thinks that's cool. We all learn about his superior athleticism and his semi-professional career in spikeball, but he's also really good at MMA. But he's gotten so good and strong that even with a massive glove, he gave me a casual punch and my lip broke. He loves running through the bustling streets of Tokyo, pretending to be one of his favorite anime character, Naruto. He would have his arms out, screaming, but no shame whatsoever. Beer pong is his drinking game of choice, and he gets overly competitive. But let's face it, he's really not that good. And he's also the most caring and kind person you will ever know. He may appear rude, very sarcastic, but he has the warmest heart I know. He's a natural-born leader, and like the sun whose sunshine radiates those around him, he makes you feel like the best version of yourself, like a superhero. But one thing Sho was missing was a partner he could genuinely care for and want to spend his life with. Even in our 20s, he'd always tell me he wanted to find that perfect someone, and he was ready to settle down, but just couldn't. As you all know now, he's extremely picky, has really, really, really high standards and expectations, and we all thought that it was impossible for him to find out somebody. But then, you came along, Abby. Smart, witty, beautiful, caring, incredibly fun, and kind of funny. Okay, very funny, very funny. The perfect someone Sho had been waiting for all his life. She wasn't just a girl in his dreams. She was there, waiting for him in New York. I've never heard Sho speak so highly of anyone as he does about you. So thank you so much for making him the happiest man in the world. I'm just so happy that you two found each other and that you're embarking on this beautiful journey. I love you both so much and can't wait to see what your future holds. With that, if you can raise your glass to Abby and Sho.
Congratulations, you had such a beautiful wedding. So happy to be here to celebrate this day with you two. And cheers to a lifetime full of adventure and fun. Love you guys.
I'm Andreas, a friend of the married couple. Sho, Abby, congratulations to you both. And thanks for entrusting me with the final speech of the evening. This has been an absolutely incredible weekend. I think we all can agree on that. But as they say, save the best for last. So buckle up. I first met Sho in Tokyo several years ago. I traveled to Japan expecting to have a romantic trip with my girlfriend who was living there at the time. Unfortunately, she was so busy working that she barely had any time to spend with me. Luckily, Chris over there connected me with Sho so that I wouldn't spend the vacation on my own. Sho and I immediately hit it off. He was charming, devilishly handsome, navigating two cultures seamlessly. He reminded me so much of myself. He took me to his favorite spots, the kind of places you would never find on your own. We wandered the city talking endlessly, and by the end of it, I had this strange feeling like I was reconnecting with a childhood friend, only we were meeting really for the first time. It turned out to be a really romantic vacation, just not in the way I expected with my girlfriend. Some months later, Sho came to Copenhagen to stay with me for a few weeks. I had just bought my first apartment, and I didn't own a single piece of furniture, only empty rooms. Sho arrived with this incredible attitude of, how can I help? We spent 2 weeks schlepping furniture all around Copenhagen and bringing it up my 5-story walk up. And the entire time, Sho just had a big smile on his face, no complaints whatsoever. And during those weeks, we talked a lot about a dream of moving to New York together, which at the time felt like an impossible and unlikely dream. But a few years later, we did exactly that. We moved into a truly terrible apartment in Two Bridges. Through outbreaks of Legionnaire's disease and squawking parrots from the neighbors, we turned it into a home. Sho was a party boy. Living with him meant spontaneous adventures, late nights, and of course, watching him work a room like it was an art form. I got to see Sho's extremely disciplined side, as we've heard so much about from others. He commits to things 100%. This is an incredible strength that I really am inspired by. Of course, we also see how it can go wrong with spike balls we've all heard about, but also with this newfound obsession with Creed. Living with someone teaches you who they really are. And Sho is loyal, disciplined, magnetic, and someone you want in your corner for the long haul. Right before COVID, Sho met Abby. I remember getting drinks with them early on, and I could tell immediately that this was special. Abby is smart, curious, plugged into everything happening in the city and in the world. She has opinions on art, politics, culture, Tumblr lore. Talking to her is genuinely fascinating, always. She challenges you in the best way. The three of us immediately started to create our own dynamic. Deep conversations, late night debates, the kind of friendship where you lose track of time. And then the pandemic hit, and Abby made the highly questionable decision to move in to this terrible apartment. And what I got to see was two people who genuinely love being around each other. Sho and Abby make each other more themselves. Sho's discipline meets Abby's curiosity. His loyalty meets her sharp mind. They don't just complement each other, they amplify what's best in each other. Being around them makes you feel like you're part of something bigger, like you're not just watching two people build a life together, you're invited into it. So here's to Sho and Abby, to the friend who showed me Tokyo and the one who made our apartment and New York feel like home, to late nights, to deep conversations, and the privilege of watching you two build something beautiful together. Cheers. Skål.
I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy. I'll be there when you need me.
Dick around with Trump. Did you hear that once? And also walked over here? Oh, yeah.
Let's get loud.
to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song. I hopped into my car, didn't get very far, no. Before I had you on my mind, why be so unkind?